Come work with me as a 26-year-old mom of one who runs her own business. If you're new to my page, I started preserving flowers for weddings and special events back in 2021, and today we're going to be placing flowers into their molds to be casted, but the day doesn't even begin here. It actually started earlier this morning when my husband did a starting pour of resin for me and a few empty molds. Our starting pour resin is a little different from our typical pours due to the amount of resin that we use. For a starting pour resin, we only really want to use a thin layer that covers the entire mold where flowers can properly be placed, but we don't run into the problem of flowers being too tall to fit within the mold. The molds that we typically use are about 3 inches in height, which may seem like plenty of room for flowers to be placed in, but believe it or not, simple flowers like roses can get pretty tall. And not to mention, I usually layer flowers on top of one another, so the height really gets there pretty fast. So to be able to have that very thin pour, I am able to show the shape of the flower better. Now, as I mentioned before, my husband already did this pour for me in the morning, and I'm so thankful because now the resin is tacky and I can place the flowers in it and it will stick better. But some of you have wondered why I haven't really shown many resin pouring videos, and honestly, it boils down to just entertainment. It's very repetitive and it's kind of boring to watch. It's necessary, but I find placing designs way more interesting.